A very good morning to everyone. Today we are here to discuss about COVID on our lives. So let us start the discussion about discussing the impact of COVID. I think education is the one thing who mostly affected during the COVID. What is your opinion, Sweta?
Yes, due to COVID-19, education is most impacted. Universities and schools are turned to the online learning in overnight. What's your opinion on Hamlet?
Yes, you are right. In my opinion, there is some positive impacts and also negative impacts are there. Uh, Especially, there are only few positive impacts. Students and the teachers can do a vision. Especially, they can use online system. Teachers prepare PPTs, video conference, video call, and they can improve our techniques also. There are so many negative impacts. Please, Hamad, could you please tell me what are the negative?
Coming to negative impacts, it is difficult for students who are learning through offline from years and suddenly they should convert to online and they'll get confused and they can't understand clearly the topics which are said by teachers. And for the teachers also, it is difficult to make the students engage to their classes. They are also from years they're as they're trying to teach offline and suddenly they'll convert to online methods. It is difficult for them from thinking of teachers' point of view.
I think the students who are from villages they
And
suffer a lot.
What's your opinion on this?
Many, many schools and universities teach to online classes continuously. The provides
They mostly adapted to online classes.
In my opinion, so many students addict to
Mobile
social media. They disuse the users of good manner.
In the name of the education.
Yes.
You are absolutely right.
Coming to, main impact on education means because of COVID, many important exams were cancelled also, and done for the exams, and we didn't. Even there were happened also as that COVID times, we mostly learn from online class and we can't perform well also, and that mainly impacted on our education
20 seconds, I'm going to tell you
to
15
back,
seconds that you can teach online.
to come back from that situations how we were used to before. It took much time to get before like.
Yes, you are
Yes,
right.
And there are the people who does not have enough money to educate their children, and so their parents sending them as a child labor. It is very bad to hear that. What is your opinion, Aman?
Yes, it is true. We have seen many situations in our neighborhood also. Some people can't afford, if they're going to government school, or they can't afford the requirement which are needed for online class, and even they afford, they can't use it properly, and they'll face many problems in the process of learning.
In the name of education, the students are misusing their mobiles and they are more into the social media. But some of the uneducated parents they don't know that their children are misusing that. The parents will think that,
They are educating in the mobile.
but they are misusing the social media.
Yes, you are.
What's your opinion on it, Prasad?
many schools and universities stopped due to COVID-19 stopped providing online classes listening. Many people are buying mobiles and online listening, but few people are not buying mobiles. Is
Due to lack of money.
but suffering online classes.
We can
But
also
due
say
to COVID-19, few
The-
people are suffering.
The
Yes.
closure of schools and universities interrupting the learning of students, uh, so that poor people only faces so many problems.
Not
like
only education
in
sector.
digital revolution also we can say that it is like before COVID and after COVID they have had many changes in the post COVID process. Completely online based platforms came where when the schools were closed, mostly now educational institutions are completely online compared to the offline. Some people can understand like if that was an interactive process, mainly we can't interact to the teachers in the online classes properly like we did before in the schools
in
and
offline
colleges.
classes.
We miss technical skills also.
If there are no offline classes, there is no practical labs or nothing. Just we have to learn
Yes.
theory and we have to listen to that. We missed practical situations in that COVID.
So let us
Yes,
talk
yes.
about industrial implications. I think industries are the only thing who releases most of the waste. But during COVID, it stopped most because industries stopped working. But during COVID, the disposals are released most.
Not only industrial sector, in medical sector also most of the members are overwhelmed their work, and doctors, nurses, and many other occupant occupations
But
people.
COVID teach them that they have to be alert in every situations. Like if it comes like this COVID in future, it helped. It made us to think about that. We have to get ready for that upcoming problems. It made us to be ready.
Yes, I fully agree with you. Especially COVID time, poor people very suffered because they didn't have any work. They are in
They
lonely
faced
houses.
a lot of
They,
unemployment.
they faces a lot of unemployment, and there is a critical situation is there. Why? Because especially poor people's everyday work, and they got some money.
Because
They,
of
But
COVID, there is
COVID,
no
There
proper
is no
work for
work.
them, and they'll also face difficulties. And like not only daily wages workers, like small enterprises like shops also, they have been closed for the lockdown, and they also face many problems.
It is very bad to hear that the people also not attend to their relations last
Yes,
funeral.
yes,
also increase unemployment because COVID-19 mostly impacted education sector. Um, there is no facilities to learn some new techniques, and there is no especially engineering students, they cannot express our thoughts and ideas to interviews. There is no interviews and there is no placements, so students very suffered in that particular time.
and there are no placements, including with that many companies have been started layoffing the people from their companies, like removing the people from their companies, and it is difficult for their families also who was there from
Depended
many
upon
years
this.
in that companies and suddenly getting laid off. They are also facing many difficulties.
And we also came to know how well the government is helping us.
Due to COVID-19, the traditional method of education transformed to online classes.
many schools facing difficult technical issues.
What is your opinion?
Yes, what you said is right. Like many all schools also not have proper requirement for, which is required for the online classes. They completely stopped the teaching. The students also suffered, and the teachers also suffered. Like they don't get their salary as the schools were stopped from
But the
teaching.
teachers do a lot of hard work to teaching their students.
But as I said before, if we think from teachers' point of view, it is difficult for them also to make students engage to their classes, like how they made the students engage to the classes
In
before
the
COVID.
offline classes.
In the online classes, the students are diverting more to the
Yes.
games.
Like if you listening to the online class and suddenly if a
They are
notification
playing
says,
games.
and you'll go to that.
Students and teachers are very hardworking that particular time, and they can take so many instructions like thoroughly wash their hands and wearing masks. So many instructions are there.
Even though after the COVID, when it is decreased sometimes, we are not completely like before how we were used to before the COVID. We have faced many precautions. We took many precautions like sanitizing our hands every minute, like that, and it made us to the how think how neatness is important. Like that. how neatness we have to be.
And assignment works also has been changed. We did not write a public exams and we entered into intermediate. We don't know nothing. But after the COVID-19, somewhat we suffered to write assignments in offline mode. But now we are trying to in that offline mode and we are doing our job.
Personally, I also took much time to get to the back to the way how I was studied before. Like in the 10th standard, as it was lockdown and it is online classes, I have never studied in the home. And suddenly entered to the intermediate and I didn't perform well and I can't read anything properly. I can't remember anything properly as I didn't perform well in the 10th standard.
But the COVID made us to learn life lessons.
Yes.
As I truly agree.
It is a great achievement in hunting. It is a great achievement. Why? Because people are very suffered, but they can fight to Corona.
But
And this
during
fight,
during COVID, our international relations also increases. We helped to Russia, Japan.
yeah,
So
And with the online classes, as we are not completely in the school, as we are in the home, we learned extra skills also. Some people learn extra skills. Some people learn extra skills other than education, like coding and whatever, it may be, like art, many types of art also.
yes, you are right.
And international studying students like universities and abroad, they are also suffered a lot to study and to travel from their universities to their own places. And they are suffered to come to their native places and to stay. By they staying there, they can't afford those expensive items.
The students who are staying in hostels, they get a quality time to spend with their parents. It is the beautiful thing.
What's your opinion on this?
Yes, you are right, Soita.
Is there any points to raise? Whether it is about education or anything.
A lot of things there are there to discuss.
But we can't discuss all that today.
So finally, we are concluding our section. In the year 2020, century is the remarkable 21st century. This is the period where pandemics are very. This is the year where pandemic of COVID-19 we suffered a lot. We discussed the points about negative and positive in our COVID-19. So we have to negate our negative thoughts and we should come over the positive thoughts. Thank you.
Hello friends, good morning to everyone. We are together team 2. Today we discuss about the impact of social media on teenagers. Shall we start?
Yes, the social media impact on the teenagers so badly. Nowadays, social media has influenced so many bad things in the on teenagers. The social media improves is negativity. The social media impacts on basically social media is useful for both the benefits of useful things or bad things. But nowadays we are concluding that the only bad things. That way we distract from the social media.
Yes, I agree with you point. And the social media affect on mental health on teenagers.
Yes.
They leads to anxiety, depression,
Yes.
some mental health effect on teenagers. What about?
Yes, I agree with you. Actually, the correct age for teenagers is 13 to 19. It's a very crucial age to many of the people can destroy. In this age, in the 13 to 19 age is the crucial age for the children.
As you said that the teenage is very important. In the teenage, we can build up ourselves or we can destroy ourselves. Basically, social media is useful for destroying ourselves. It is not useful for build up ourselves. On social media, it is useful for so many things. It is useful for good things and bad things. But so many members are destroying it. Is using for the bad things.
I agree with you. Nowadays, social media apps like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and online games such as Free Fire and PUBG, so many people are nowadays they were not studying and paying interest on studies, and they were completely on mobile phones, and they were misusing the mobiles on social media. They were completely wasting their precious time, and they were not utilizing properly. And nowadays,
As you said that the people are using mobile more than studies.
Yeah.
As you said that the
yes,
people are using it for so many games, Free Fire, PUBG, Instagram, so many things.
Yes, social media affect on studies, lifestyle, and some lifestyles.
yes, I agree with you. Nowadays, on social media, on the name of social media, so many are promoting betting apps also, and they were destroying completely teenagers only. Nowadays, teenagers only completely on betting apps and all.
Yes,
And
what you said is right, but social media is not completely bad. Some people are living on social media also. You have to
yeah,
note that
Yes.
point.
Yes, I agree.
Negative than positive.
Yeah, if you use it social media in correct way, it's useful to some people.
Some youngsters has lost jobs due to bad performance at work during more time spent on social media, and they has lost connections with their families.
yeah, I agree with you. Nowadays, completely viral is about something about on social media loan apps. Uh,
That's
so
what you said. That is absolutely right. That's why the loan apps are more affecting on students, basically students.
Social media influencers not good at betting apps.
they should
They
not
go,
promote those all,
yeah,
and they should only say that we should not use
positive
betting
thing.
apps and all, and they only encouraging for their money and all, and coming to loan apps and all, government also can't find them because they have like they're hacking and all, and it is in peak stage. People can't do anything, and they're can't do anything, and they're doing suicide and all also.
That's what you said. That is right. People are more attracting the loan apps. People are likely using the loan apps. They don't know the digital things about the loan apps. They easily find the loans.
Yes, yes.
As you said, the social media influences so many bad things, so many betting apps. They promote their betting apps, but basically we know about the type of betting apps, what we use, what we not use.
Social media is an online platform. We all are use it in our day-to-day life. We can share our thoughts, feelings, information, photos. Social media has various platforms like Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp. Social media has both advantages and disadvantages. I would like to mention advantages. Suppose a common man express his opinion on any international issue, and awareness on health, education, so many things. And many people sell some things like a lot of things like clothes, books, jewelries, so many. And biggest drawback is addiction. Lot of times they spend lot of time in mobiles and social media. It causes health disorders like sleeplessness, anxiety, brain diseases, so
As
many
as you
things.
said that the social media is the only app, only thing that we can know about the international things. It is the only thing that we can know about the what is happening and surrounding us. As you said that the social media is affecting so many things in we can't sleep so well. We can it increases our anxiety. It
Interested in
Study.
studies.
And showcase our talent in social media. It helps to earn so much money. And some in social media, some information is fake and some information true. So be careful, everyone.
as you said that the social media shares both informations, the truth and the fake informations. We should know about that there is a good one or bad one. We should, as you said that the social media uses for showcase our talent. It is absolutely right. Social media uses so many members. It helps so many people to showcase his talents. So, and he can improve his talents and he can improve his activities. He can develop his day-to-day life by using social media. As we can know that there's so many influences in the social media. As influencers are so many upgraded from till COVID-19 to here. As social media users vary since from COVID-19, social media users are increases.
Yes, I am agree with you. Social media influences are way too positive, and teenagers go positive, and life is a good life and good studies. Some some good way to positive.
Yes, I agree with you. And even though parents should be keep control for their teenagers, and they should lead correct in their teenage life, and they should lead properly, and they should only know what to do and what not to do also in this teenage life. But the teenage life is not only about studies and all; it should be enjoyment also, but they should be utilized in their proper manner.
Yes, what you said is right. But social media is harmful for some people. You said that 13 to 19 is the
Crucial.
crucial age. Yeah, but at that age, you have to be very careful. So that if you use your social media in
Proper manner.
proper manner, it's good. But if you use it in another way, you let it to it. So we have to control. Parents have to keep an eye on on their child at that age.
As you said that the parents keep eye on his age, what he is doing, what he use for what is purpose of the mobile. And the students are very intelligent. They keep cigarette nights. All are sleeping in the day, then he wake up and see mobile and see play games.
Yeah, yeah, as you said this, it's absolutely right. But parents can't be behind on the students every now and then. No, parents also should do work and they should feed the children. No, students should know, students should learn, and they should think about themselves, and they should know what to do and what not to do.
As you said that is right. The students and the children have to must be know to that what he doing, what he think about it, and they have certain limits. They have the what he purpose of his life, and he know that what he purpose of the life and what he doing in his teenagers.
So many people earn so much money in part-time jobs and promotions.
Yeah, as you said that is absolutely right. Then what about you, Kishore?
As he said that the social media impacts on so many members say he can earn money, he can improve our skills, he can judge some things.
Yes.
We can't see what we see on social media. We can't blindly trust on him. We have to know the thing. We have to know the information on it. We have to know the what is the truth, and we have to know some of the knowledge about the thing. What we discuss is that the social media impact on the teenagers. It's maybe some of maximum members of teenagers are influencers on bad things. They have some particular few members are influencing on good things.
Yes, social media, like this generation.
We have
Uh,
concluded that the social media impacts on teenagers is the teenager life is fully storm of sea. It's full of promise and turbulence. Social media affects on teenagers. We have to go in good way, not on the
yes.
bad way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
morning to everyone. Today, my teammates and I we are gathered here for the purpose of the group discussion. Today, the topic is our education system killing our creativity? I think that education system is not killing our creativity. So many people thinks that education system killing our creativity. I believe that education system improves our creativity. Education system learn the students how to learn, how to improve our skills, how to learn, speak with others, how to behave with others. Education system improves a lot. Education system also improves students' life, student skills also. Haima, what's your opinion?
Yeah, I'm partially agree with you. But of course, school, not only schools, colleges in any way, kills creativity because example for as this coming to schools, school system all the over all old depends on education system. In education system, kills. I say that schools kills creativity because in schools very good at people at non-else because not the thinkers because so many peoples most of the school skills mutually compared to by their grades but not their creativity thinking. That's why I'm partially agree with you. So what's your opinion?
It's right. Parents also saw the marks of the students, but not the creativity, and they don't push the children towards the creativity. And I think teachers also improve the thinking and the ability by giving the presentation skills, the type of they doing like that. It will improve the students.
As we all know that India is country which is a glorious part in terms of education. So in our generation, students are focusing on their marks. Students are focusing on their marks. They are not concentrating on their knowledge and their due to their students are pressurizing by their mother, for parents, society, and relatives.
Yes, I agree with your point. Nowadays, our education system also changes the parents' mindset. For example, one who have two kids, one kid who are more good at studies and getting more good marks, another very much interested in creativity, and parents supports who are more getting good marks, and schools who are much interested in creativity. So, what's your opinion on this?
Yes, I saw so many parents in my life. So many parents are interested on marks, only marks, not but creativity.
Yes, as you're talking about the education system in our India, I think so. As my opinion, many of the teachers are completely forcing the students to write records and observations. I think so. Records and observations are not not that important for our career. Yes, yes, it is important for our career, but not very more. If the students for focus some more time about in the in studying new new
Creativity is something behind education. Creativity is part on education. Pressure and results. Students can become
Mostly people, students are depending on marks and grades, so they forget creative thinking.
In my point of view, education system improves a student's life, student skills. It learns something.
But we spend most of the time 9 to 10 hours only on studies. And whether we're going to college and school, we spend the time most of the time for reading only. Whatever madam said, we listen and read, but not doing any creative things.
yeah because the prevalence standards tests so many tests we have, but not o- but not only BTech or intermediate in schools. Teachers said you read answer must and should ask teachers to write the answer. So not only like that. So many teachers are said first you read and ask teachers to write that answer. That means creativity thinking is skill.
I think if there is any problem, we find so many solutions for that problem, but not only thinking about only one solution and not copy for the solution from one. I think like that.
Yes, students, there is no education, there is no respect. One student, a students can learn for the purpose of the education. Education learns uh, respect, so many things it learns.
We learn only theoretical knowledge but not the practical knowledge in schools and colleges. So if we learn the practical knowledge, it will very useful for us.
So actually, what I have said is, students have to focus on their knowledge and they have to choose their own path. They have to choose their own path to get his career right.
So nowadays, students also suffocate to open their creativity.
In education system prioritize subjects like maths and science, so these also subjects are important for us but may not always allow for creativity exploration. So the same interest and same focus can subject some marginal in subjects like music, art, literature. So these are subjects also important for us because these subjects are increase our creativity.
Students should be aware of one single answer instead of trying different answers for a question.
When our parents are studying, there was a low equipment and there is no chance to good marks or less marks. It's not doesn't matter. When we are studying in good equipment, but we are getting only marks, not knowledge. Is that the main?
The impact of education system on creativity, so many various based on some things like teacher methods or cultural attitude towards education.
In some of the corporate colleges and schools, they completely nearly 8 to 9 periods are completely focusing on studies. If they give two to near day 1 period for games, then the student may get physical
In present generation, education is very important for the students because students learn something, right? We are focusing on education. Education system also improves our Indian economy also. If your students educated, people respect. The student doesn't educated, they don't respect.
So what you was about sports is very interesting. Students are not students. Students are concentrating on studies is okay, but students are concentrated in sports also.
if they spend nearly 1 hour for sports it may
Not only sports, so innovation, new creativity, so anything.
So creativity is also a part of our life. So it is better to increase our creativity towards whatever we like.
So students may also focus on creativity, not only marks.
I will conclude that mostly the schools are depending on the lessons, teaching, and grades or marks. This will kill the creativity of students and limits their creativity. So I said that mostly schools are add to arts and music for their creativity.
Thank you.
Thank you.